Let's take it up with a political panel. Trump 2020 Campaign Media Advisory Board member Gina Loudon and the Richard Fowler show host Richard Fowler. Good to see you both. Gina, your reaction to the arrest and deportation under the Obama administration?
Well, this is a defining moment for the Democrats. I mean, are they going to go along with their new party line that says that we have no borders, we have no national security, and they don't care about the rights of American citizens, but they instead care about those who want to come into our country more than the rights of American citizens? So this will be defining, and I think all of this will count in the midterms.
You know, Richard, we are a nation that embraces refugees and immigrants. What do you make, though, Richard, of the fact that 26 Democrats, including then Senator Obama, Clinton, Joe Biden, also Chuck Schumer, all voted in support of the border fence in 26. They also said, yes, more vehicle barriers, more checkpoints, more advanced technology. That was the Democrats back then. How come no talk about that now?
Well, I think you're mixing apples and oranges.
No, I'm not. How am I mixing apples and oranges?
I'm going to tell you why. Because the caravan is something that happens every year to protest the violence that takes place in Nicaragua, Honduras, and El Salvador. These individuals don't cross the border illegally. They show up at a U.S.
Yeah,
point
we get
of
it.
entry.
We know that the refugees, under the law, they're allowed to. But Richard, here's the problem.
And they ask for asylum.
Wait.
Which is different than illegal border crossing.
Hang on. What you're missing here is that MS-13 gang members reportedly are in among this group. So that's a problem, right, Richard?
Well, when you ask for political asylum, you are then vetted by our government.
Okay, Richard, you're not answering the question. Richard, why?
There's a process
by the way,
for
Richard,
this,
the question was, why aren't Democrats standing up for border security now as they have
Democrats
in the past?
have always stood up for border security. We'll continue to do so.
How come they not
Wait a minute. I'm going to answer your question.
You're not answering it.
I am answering your question.
No, you're not. Go ahead.
We've always stood up for border control. We'll continue to do so, but we understand that a wall is not going to solve the illegal drugs coming into this country.
Gina, let me take it to you. Well, how can the Democrats remain silent on border security and the issue of gang members coming into this country?
Because they can't get Americans to vote for them. So they have to import votes, Liz. We all know this. And you know what? Their voters are catching on, too. Even people like Kanye West. And I know we're not going to talk about that quite yet. But even people like Kanye West are realizing that this is about identity politics.
How are we importing votes,
using minority votes for winning elections.
Please tell me how we are importing votes.
Hang on. Wait, hang on. Again, we're not going to talk over each other. Richard, Jennifer Palmieri in a Center for American Progress memo said, yes, we want to get votes from immigrants. But by the way, Richard, the problem with this story on the Democrat side is the Democrats, and by the way, I come from a long family of Democrats, they're always mixing the illegal immigrants with the immigrant story. That's not fair. This is
no, I think that's what Gina's doing.
Answer the question, why aren't the Democrats saying, yes, you know, we were for border security in 2006. Senator Obama back then said that we will help stem the tide of illegal immigrants by being tougher on the border. They are silent on this issue right now. Answer that question.
We are not silent. The last
So tell me what Democrat.
I'm going to tell you.
Tell me what Democrat is stood up for.
Are you going to let me answer?
Yeah, if you answer the question directly.
The last omnibus spending bill that just passed, the United States Congress did not pass without Democratic votes. That bill includes funding for the border wall. On to Gina's point, those
the
are
Democrats
alternatives.
Don't want the border wall.
We funded it in the last omnibus spending bill.
By $1.6 billion, not by the $20 billion. Wait, Richard, you're still not answering. Richard, it's not $20 billion. Sorry, Richard, it's not because you're not answering the question. Hang on, Richard. I'm sorry, Richard. Please stop. I'm asking you. It was $1.6 billion, not the original $20 billion that President Trump wanted.
Yes, because we refused to give the president a blank check.
So you're making like the Democrats are ponying up when they're not.
They are the Democrats have always believed in funding border security, but we will not give the president a blank check for a wall that we know is not going to work.
Doesn't show a lot of support there.
Gina's point,
but she'll hand a blank check over to people that are not.
We're going to leave it right there again. Gina and Richard, stay right there.